Good evening. Welcome to First Unity's Wednesday meditation. I'm so happy to be here with you tonight. Just adjusting this so you can hear my voice. As you know, First Unity does this beautiful service every Wednesday at 6. And we're all volunteers, and I'm honored to be here. And I hope that if you feel served, that at the end of the evening on the way out, that you'll support the church with a love offering. So tonight I thought that we should have our theme to be releasing the busyness and the fear and the stress. Whether it's conscious or unconscious, it builds up in us as humans. And we get busy, and it blocks our ability to connect. Our ability to connect on a really deep level, to know who we are. And that's why we all come together as a group to be reminded, and not just that, but also collectively, our vibrations support each other in increasing the frequency, allowing us to merge at a higher level than sometimes we can achieve alone. So that's what we'll be doing tonight. So to get there, let's do a couple of small but important steps. And we'll start with breathing. So let's take a great big inhale and let it out with a big sigh. And when we let that sigh out, reach down inside, and if there's a sound that can describe how you're feeling, you can let that out. So inhale again. And if you haven't already closed your eyes, I would suggest that you do that now, because allowing your eyes to close creates a more interior experience. And we're concentrating not on the sights and sounds around us, but allowing that inner authority to come forward. We're allowing our subtle bodies to come to the forefront. So we'll do a couple more inhales. Inhale. And again, inhale. Tune into the inside of your body. Where do you feel your consciousness? Where is the breath? Are you still breathing shallow at the top of the chest? We want to move the breath down to the belly, so I know that I am not there yet. So let's inhale again. And consciously allow the breath now and all your attention to be in the belly. Let's concentrate on the power center, the solar plexus. Let's think of it as our own individual sun. And as we do that, start the process of inhaling and expanding the belly fully, and gently exhaling and bringing the belly in like a bellows, just inhaling and exhaling like the tide coming in. Imagine that you're standing on the beach all alone in the moonlight, and the tide is coming in, covering your feet and going out. And you're beginning to release some of the tension. The muscles are beginning to relax. The breath slows and the tide goes out, and the tide comes in. And we're beginning to remember that we are connected to the earth. And standing there on the sand with the water coming in and out. Our attention goes to the bottom of our feet. And we can feel the sand soft and damp, maybe cool. And we allow our energy roots to grow from the bottom of your feet. Just imagine that you're opening up little doorways, opening the chakras at the bottom of the feet and allowing energy roots to grow down into Mother Earth. How far down can you imagine that these roots can grow? And you can allow your imagination to experience Mother Earth coming up to connect. You might even say to yourself, connect. And as you do so, allow a slight sensation. Maybe electricity, maybe peace. Let's choose peace. We can let go of the fear. We can let go of the worry. We can just allow any tension to drain down through the body and out the feet and into the earth. And now our breathing is very deep. The heart rate slows. The blood vessels are allowed to dilate, sending more oxygen to the tissues. You feel like you can take the deepest breath, cleansing oxygen, releasing all the stale carbon dioxide in the lungs fully. You can feel the inside of the body on that physical level, everything moving in divine order without your even thinking about it. But now, consciously, we're just allowing it to slow down. The shoulders move away from the ears. The hormone levels balance. And the nerve endings are soothed so that you can relax even further into this space. And with the next breath that we take, go ahead and inhale. And a very gentle exhaling sigh. We are just clearing away everything that doesn't serve us tonight, giving ourselves the gift of being in the presence of Spirit. Now let's move up from our energy roots, up through the soles of our feet. As your attention moves up the body, allow your imagination to experience a drawing up of earth energy into the legs, and now into the pelvic floor and the hips. Feel the energy move up the front of the body and up the spine. And let's stop right at the heart. So imagine that you can breathe in and out right from the heart space. And feel what this does for the body. It soothes you even more. You're allowing your heart chakra to open fully. Anything that blocked the full flow of divine love is not present here right now in this space. You can feel the breath moving in and out of the heart chakra. And in the next second, you can feel the energy flow in from the front and out the back. In from the back and out the front. And as this flow becomes more and more conscious for you, you can begin to feel outside the body. You might put a color to the space outside the body of light blue, a healing green, a violet, a soft white light. And as we pay attention to this space, we energize it. And our breathing continues to be very deep. And we continue to send that energy. But now it's not just circling back and forth through the heart chakra, but around us. So that we're sitting in this beautiful divine energy. Almost like an egg, our aura is electrified. And as this happens, we begin naturally to move up to the third eye between the brows. And we allow our third eye to open fully in a safe, safe space. There's no need to block. We're calling on the angels and ascended masters, Reiki masters, light workers, to be present with us tonight for the healing of ourselves, our loved ones, our family, our community here at First Unity and St. Petersburg, and our community of the world. For in healing ourselves, we heal the planet, even if it's just one small step at a time. Now we move our attention up naturally to the top of our head, to the crown chakra. And you can visualize that light is moving up from the tailbone, through the body, the central channel, all the way up and through the crown. A light that you might not have known was there, but now that you're paying attention, you can imagine it, maybe see it, feel it, know it. And above the head, you can imagine that a sparkling, radiating light is moving up from the top of our head and connecting us with the upper realms, the higher frequencies. Our higher self comes forward, placing it right in the driver's seat. And every breath that we take, the light from above comes down into our bodies, goes out the heart chakra all around us, at the same time goes down to the tailbone, and down the legs and down the feet and into the earth, so that we are connected. Earth, below, earth in our present physical form, and through our spiritual dimension, above and around. And I feel called to say the unity prayer. I am the light of the world. The light of God surrounds me. I am the light. The presence of God is all around and within and without. I am the presence. The power of God protects me. I am both both protected and the protector. And at the very highest level, I have no need of protection because I am the light. And I am the presence. And we can send this light out through time and space to wherever healing is needed. We can send this light down back through our own energy timelines to heal ourselves and our family. Or we can send it out into the future. To send that light out to future generations and to the planet. And of course, we can send it out to any corner of the earth. And from this expanded awareness, we can allow our consciousness to flow to many dimensions. We can imagine that we are a soaring eagle, flying high in the sky on the air currents, seeing the world from above, looking down at the oceans, looking down at the forests and the mountains, looking down at the lights of the cities, and from that distance above, allowing it to look like little twinkling stars. Seeing the clouds in the sky, just seeing the beauty of the earth from this perspective. And knowing that the divine hand of Spirit Creator makes all possible. The stars move, the rain fall, the planets move, the suns shine. And we can move our consciousness out further to the many, many green forests of the earth. And from above, we can see the great trees on every continent. And we can narrow in on a small patch of forest. Bring yourself down to the great trees. Imagine California redwoods or sequoias. Imagine standing there before them. And feeling their immense power and strength. Placing your hand on the rough bark. And just imagining how many decades of life they've been present on Earth. The roots growing down deep to anchor that great massive height. And the treetops tall, reaching for the sun. Not struggling, not pushing, not grabbing, not trying to control anything, just alive, growing, taking up nourishment from the earth, releasing the carbon dioxide and adding to the system, to the ecosystem that has been present and evolving for millions of years. And through all that man has, all that the planet has endured at the hand of man, these trees have continued to grow and soak up nourishment from the earth. And exhale carbon dioxide. And there's comfort in that amazing continuity. Beyond our lifetimes. Our attention now to the mountains. Imagine immense mountains of the Rockies or the Appalachians or the Alps or the Himalayas, snow-capped. Pushed up from within the earth, just created by the hand of Spirit. yet alive with a consciousness so different from ours. Imagine the strength and just the steadfastness, the slow movement of time, hardly showing on them at all. Just allowing yourself the peace of being part of nature. Whether it's the eagle soaring, or whether it's the mountain, or the forest. Knowing that the stars too are part of this vastness, this consciousness that we're all within, this amazing mystery. All breathing in and out as one. Knowing that from the first moment of our birth, our first breath, the in-breathing Spirit awakened us, gave us life in our physical form. And continues to breathe us every second. Of every minute, of every hour, of every day. And although we might block this breath through busyness or stress, we might damp it down and just allow it to come in at a trickle. It's always still there for us. And when we breathe deeply in, we can feel it throughout our body and allow us to release the thought form or the emotion that needs to be released. We can even allow the thought form to be as a cloud, just seeing it pass by. Having the awareness but not taking it in. having the thought that wouldn't it be an amazing life and an amazing world to live from this level of consciousness. Allowing ourselves to do our job, to take care of our homes and ourselves and our families, pay our bills, cook our food, but at the same time, allowing more space inside to feel this expanded consciousness, to feel this level of peace, to invite it in on a more permanent basis. To be always aware at some level of our divine spirit nature and our connection with Source, but also our connection with all other life. The eagle soaring, the mountain, the forest, the clouds, the stars. From this space, you can sense the true meaning that all is love. Because from this space, that's all that we feel. And when you allow it to fill you up from head to toe, there's no room for any other thought form. And the thought comes to me of the indwelling presence. And that's what we're experiencing in this moment. The indwelling presence. The light of God surrounds me. I am the light. The presence of God is within and without, always with me. And I am the presence. I am the energy, the vibration. And there's nowhere that God is that I am not. When I allow myself to feel that indwelling presence. Just allow yourself to be in this space. I'm brought back to the beach, and standing on the sand and feeling the water, the tide come in and out. And then I'm feeling my energy move out, and I am the water. I am the oceans. I am the tide that comes in and out. I am the waves that reach up high, the waves that crash. I am the rain that falls to the earth, creating the oceans and creating the atmosphere, and creating the water for all of us to drink. And allow my consciousness to move out even more, and I am the air. I am the air. I am the wind that blows throughout every space on earth. I am the cold wind of the north and the hot air of the deserts and the humid air of the jungles. I am the air that brings life to the planet. I am the air that fills our lungs with oxygen. And moves out vital energy to our tissues. And I am soothed by all this knowingness, all this expansion. Feels like an embrace of spirit. And in the moment, all I can sense is my breath moving in and out. And in that moment, that is all that is. mystery and the magic of life in all its many forms. Over countless millions of years on the planet, the many forms life has taken, and the countless millions of years after we've left, the many forms that life and spirit will take. There's no end to the creativity, the creative force is the power. And that's just on Earth. Imagine the solar systems beyond our ability to reason or really even grasp with our minds. The vast creative space filled with spirit, endlessly manifesting itself in form. And now, beginning to reel yourself in slowly. Feel your consciousness so widely expanded out. And slowly, slowly, slowly begin to bring your energy back into the body. Put your attention at your heart. Put your attention at your third eye and your crown. Bring all your energy back into the body. Allow the energy to flow down the feet and into the earth to anchor yourself. And start to consciously breathe deeply. Feeling slightly expanded, but feeling the physical nature of the body. And still keeping your eyes closed from this space, let's do some ohms. So inhale with me. Feeling that bright vibration going from within, deep within the body and out into the world. Perhaps sending it out as a manifestation of something you hope to create for yourself, for your life. And taking another inhale again so we can Om. Inhale. And a final third one. Inhale. And wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers, bringing yourself fully back. And you can sit in this space, in this silence for a little while if you choose. Or you can open your eyes. And as you do that, you bring yourself fully back. Let's bring our hands to our heart space. The divine in me sees the divine in you. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you for being here tonight, sharing your energy with all of us. And if you feel served tonight, please share that support with First Unity Church. We're blessed to have this space and this commitment to meditation every Wednesday. And then, of course, on Sunday as well. Have a great week and see you next Wednesday.